Cockroaches. What?
Hey guys, Nick here again. Just seen Edge of Tomorrow. I'm welcoming back Tyler.
Hello.
Jason.
Hi.
He was a cameo in one of the videos long ago. Now the new addition to the team is
Ryan.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Really, honestly, the best way to go into this movie is completely without spoilers, like just knowing nothing about the movie at all. That way you'll get the most enjoyment out of it, I feel. So just click off now. The short version of the story is go watch it. It's decent.
Alright, good old
I
one.
definitely recommend it.
I recommend it. The actors are brilliant.
3D was kinda.
The 3D was great.
I actually got lost in the 3D. I only thought about it now again. 3D movie. 3D was really good actually.
Now, starting with plot, let me divert to Tyler.
Alright, the plot, pretty much the name is Edge of Tomorrow, which everyone else does not really thinks it fits quite well. I do not. It's pretty much about a general that isn't really used to getting out from the action too much, behind the desk. And then he's thrown into the military all of a sudden, and he has no real choice but to fight. And then he pretty much is very confused, doesn't know what he's doing, a little lost, and then he gets thrown to the fight, the big battle. All of this revolves around one battle, by the way. And then he dies. And that's not the end of the movie. Then he wakes up again, and he gets thrown in again, and he dies. And that's pretty much the whole story of it.
So it's Groundhog Day in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the themes of World War II? Because that's where Normandy in D-Day was.
I didn't actually pick it up that much. There's like a lot more machines and so on. It gives it that feel.
It felt like around maybe 10 years in the future.
Yeah.
In terms of CG, the film is really great. As I said in the Maleficent review, we're now at this point where CG is getting photorealistic for like wide varieties of films.
The pacing of the movie. Really, this movie was 2 hours, I believe. And really, it felt quite a bit shorter than that. Firstly, I thought with the whole repeating of, the time over and over again, I was thinking, this might drag on a little bit, but it didn't. It showed what you needed to see, and then it just moved on without showing that again. So I think it was quite nice.
It did treat you as if you were smart, which is nice to see in a movie every once in a while. Let's move on with the characters. Move on to Jason.
I don't know the chick's name, and I haven't really seen many movies with her in it. Okay, but Tom Cruise, I've seen a lot of movies, and he started off as a great actor, then he didn't go such a good actor. Now, not many people like him as an actor, but in this movie, it's brilliant.
Both the lead actors do a great job with their roles, Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. I do put it in that order for a reason. They both do very well. All the side characters are actually really good. They get just enough time for characterization, things like that. So you do feel for them. They're just overblown enough that you feel that my homies. It's a reasonably funny movie. Like the way, yeah. Do you want to talk
The
about
way he
that?
dies all the time.
Yeah.
And when he comes back and he dies and he dies and he dies and he comes back again. The things he says before he dies make the movie hilarious. And some of the other people, the way they die is hilarious.
The guy with the teddy bear strapped on his stomach.
That guy.
There's
Yeah.
no midget in the movie.
So there was one guy in the movie, like one dumbass, that every time the fat guy died, why am I saying that? That's rude. In this movie, there wasn't much sense of urgency through it for quite a bit of it, because at the beginning you introduced the whole when he dies, he comes back alive. So that's one thing I had a bit of an issue with.
Now, the visual experience. Let me divert to...
Graphics was great. The explosions were big and loud, and it looked like it was coming straight at you because it was 3D. But other than that, I can't
It's a
say
2008 thing to say.
Yeah, it came right
I
out.
don't know.
at you.
It came right at you.
Like, you're about to mention Na'vi and how they look so amazing.
Never watched Avatar.
You've never watched Avatar?
No.
Do you know that's like the highest friggin' budget movie in the world?
Well, no, that was Titanic, but...
Well, they made the most money.
Actually, no, it wasn't. It was... I completely like that was the one that made the most money. The one that cost the most money was Spider-Man 3. That's $350 million, just on production, not on advertisement.
No wonder you got fired.
We just for the visual effects, just something to add. All of it nothing looked fake, and there was a lot of it. And with high budgeted movies like this, Really, there's nothing I complain about. It all looks real. There's nothing more I can really ask for this movie. So yeah, no problems.
Also, another really great point is the alien character design. It actually looked really good.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, the way that they like sort of spin and stuff with all
Something
the
like-
little tentacles and it was
And they
interesting
seem
to
kind
watch.
of mechanical too.
Yeah, they almost seem like robots and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which made it.
They look like
weird, but
Sentinel.
Good. Yeah.
It actually looked like a Sentinel, you know, when they open their
Yeah.
face. Like, yeah. It's directed by an unknown. Well, he might not be, but I have no idea who directed. I don't know what else he's done. But you'd think he was pretty good.
Yeah.
He does a good job with it. Okay, now the final scores come to...
Gone for 7, 8 out of 10 at the most. 7
So
or
7.5.
7.5
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah,
That's
he's
mine.
gone boring with his rating system. So out of 10, like everyone else.
Okay, 750 out of 1,000. What do you want?
That's actually quite good. Yeah, 750 out of 1,000. Okay,
An 8.
an 8.
Hey.
Maybe a 9, but I'm gonna go with an 8. So it's like,
So it's what you feel is right.
yeah, it's
Okay.
like I feel a 9 might be too high.
Okay.
There's a lot of those gonna get cut out. Watching the thing is just gonna be 9 or 8. Yeah.
And then yours?
From 1 to Godzilla, I'll have to rate this 7. So it's the same as Ryan, pretty much. So-
Okay. For me, honestly, I really enjoyed this movie. It's second best so far, just behind Days of Future Past.
Okay, now it's spoiler time. One thing that could have indirectly been a spoiler, that's why I didn't add it in earlier, is the fact that a lot of things, they kind of give you what's happening around the film, and it doesn't make much sense if you say, okay, if this happened, that couldn't be true, but there's enough mystery to cover it up. So that was fine for me.
To be honest, I actually felt like I was on a low when he loses the ability when he gets pumped with the new blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then.
I actually felt like Tom Cruise did. I was like, oh no!
I didn't really like the end.
Right, let's talk about that.
Okay.
It was a missed opportunity, I felt, with like the very end when he just snickers. He could have like, I thought he was gonna call her Rose, and that would have been cool because you know it's like set up and then stuff. I guess.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
I expected it at the ending for them to be together at the end.
Yeah.
Or for her to die. I wasn't sure.
I thought it was. I just thought it was gonna be coming up like literally whenever they just started looking at each other at some point in like the last half hour. I thought it was gonna go Rose. And
Rose being her middle name,
Yeah.
that no one else knows except him.
no one knows the Rose.
I didn't like the fact that when he came to her, she had no idea right at the end, like when the victory and the.
I suppose it depends how you take it. It's like the whole thing is he gonna tell her or not, or is he just
Yeah.
gonna have a
Yeah,
normal
that's-
a normal
it's like
human
if he-
relationship
Or
with
is
her?
he gonna forget about
Yeah,
it?
no, but like you know when he went there the one time and he liked there and he's like, no, it's okay, and he walked off and then he did the fighting and then he came to her afterwards. He's probably gonna go away like, sorry to bother you and walk off. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just what they had like
Yeah.
at the end. They were like really
Really close and
close.
stuff.
Yeah,
Good chemistry.
yeah, they were really close. Maybe they did do a bit of do it again.
Rookie stuff.
Yeah, maybe they did do a bit of that. I also have my theory that that did happen, but they were really close. And then he goes there again, and then it's just he was like, "What do you want?" And then he just smiles, and then the ends.
No, honestly, the way I kind of took it was he's gonna explain some things to her how
Yeah.
he was a hero, then he's gonna call her Rose, and the pajamas go.
And then a bit of like,
talk of this, because when people don't know anything to say, they talk about this. So can I say it or you can beat me out?
I'm not gonna put it in.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about Christine Low Cross.
Of course, I'm not gonna put much of this. I'm probably not gonna put
Just
that in,
do
but,
none of it, because when you don't know what you think, that's why all these stupid people
Everyone-
have so many
everybody
children.
now,
Because
right?
everyone. Is there any other spoilers?
Yeah,
I have to
and
take off my top.
you can't slap. Can we please do a slap?
No,
Please, we missed out the
Because-
slap.
Because one moment I'm sitting here, the next moment I have nothing on and you slap me. No, that is
The way you just said that.
We-
Okay, guys, just smile and wave. Just do like a funny pose or something.
Okay.
I'll do my chest thing.
it's like this. Goodbye.
With my funny face.
Okay, let me just do the
Dave,
accent.
okay.
A bit.
Okay, I'm going now. I don't want any problems. And then Jason's with Jamie, so door open. The door
It's
stay
creep.
open.
It's just turned.
And I don't want to come back and make problems.
Jason's with Jamie.
What was he doing?
I was doing that bad.
I was embarrassed. I was doing like that.
It was so awkward.
I was embarrassed. I was doing that, and then the mom looks in and sees this.
Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Love you.
I should.
Cockroaches. What?